Alright, I'm going to actually stop streaming to Facebook as well, just because it's not working. We're having some streaming issues right now. Alright, what's going on, Print Fam? Are you guys here? It says that we're streaming at a terribly bad rate right now, which sucks. Yeah, hopefully this changes. You know what? Let me pause all my, I know why it's happening, actually. Pausing all of my fucking cloud accounts. What else we got? Gotta pause this, of course. And, alright, should be better. You guys, can you hear me? Am I coming through loud and clear, hopefully? I'm going to open up this chat notch here. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's 7:02, so it's just about to officially go live. I'm going to really just try to run through this. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Y'all know what you got to do, man. Just start sharing this that we've actually gone live. Apparently, the stream quality is really bad right now. I think it's something to do with my Wi-Fi. And as far as Instagram, you guys, thank you for tuning in, but I'm going to end this live feed here. Head on over to YouTube and come hang with me in the live chat. We're about to go live. I have to fucking cut all this stuff off, man. All right. There we go. Health is good. Our stream is officially up to par, so I'm going to start, guys. Where are we? I'm not fucking ready today. I'm not even close to ready today. Son of a bitch. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Roll that intro. What's going on, Print Fam? It's your boy Cam. Welcome back to the Print Life live video podcast, where we talk screen printing news, and then we move on to talking about screen printing business, and then at the end of all that good stuff, I do my best to answer your t-shirt screen printing questions that you submit in the live chat on this YouTube live video podcast. So thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. If you are here right now, make sure to share the living shit on all of your social channels that we are, in fact, live right now. We need to get our viewership up. I know I had a few hiccups on a few of the past live feeds, and I feel like because of that, a lot of people stopped tuning in, so our numbers went back down. So let everyone know that we're here. Here's what's happening today in the Print Life. Don't got any industry news, so I will be jumping first and foremost right into the independent shop news from the Facebook feed. After that, our business topic of the day is going to be pretty loose. I actually want to talk a little bit about the concepts in this book that I did a review on from chapter 1 yesterday, because I feel like any of us little independent business owners need to take notice. We need to understand what this is about, because this will save all of our asses. So we're going to talk about the profit first notion, and then after that we'll dive into the Q&A. But before we do all that, got to do my social media reminders. Y'all know them, y'all love them. And while I'm doing that, share that we are live, especially on all the Facebook screen printing groups. Let everyone know that we're there. So the first one on the list is, of course, to follow me at Cam Earven, that's CAMEARVEN, on Instagram and on Twitter. Second, you want to make sure that you have subscribed to the Print Life Live podcast on iTunes and Google Play. Give me 5 stars and leave a glowing written review. Apparently, that's what you have to do to jump for iTunes to even consider recommending you, like in the new and noteworthy category. And also, you guys know I'm back to daily videos, so I need you to share the living shit out of all the content that I upload to YouTube. And don't forget, I go live right here on YouTube every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Also in the comments, guys, let me know, or actually in the chat, let me know I'm looking for a consensus about this 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time issue. I know that's around 6 in California, and if you're way on the East Coast, it would be, I mean, I don't know, 9 or some shit like that. And if you're anywhere across the ocean, I don't even know, man. Could be 1 p.m. for all I know. So if that's a little too late, I would like to know, guys. I was strongly considering maybe doing like a 3 or 4 p.m., but let me know how you feel about that. Anyway, moving on. I was trying to think if there's any industry news, man. I couldn't find anything. I was looking everywhere. I guess there is the news for me, my own personal news, which is that my first ever magazine article write-up was published in Impressions magazine for March, which is freaking cool as shit. But I don't know. I thought that I was getting impressions delivered to me, but after thinking about it, I haven't gotten a physical publication in a while. So if any of you guys maybe got doubles, or after you're done reading it, or you don't give a shit, it would be amazing if you could send it to me, because I really want it. It's my first for sure, and it's probably the only article I'll ever have written about me. So I'd like to maybe frame it up or something. I need that article. So if you got it and you don't want it, please send it my way. I'll pay for shipping or whatever you need. That would be fucking sweet. And of course, if you send it to me, I'll shout you out. I'll shout your YouTube, your social media, whatever. I need that thing. But that was a pretty big deal. Also, this month, I think around the 23rd, I have a podcast coming out on Inksoft's website. The Marshall Atkinson did with me. It was in December when I actually did the interview, but it's releasing sometime this month. So keep an eye out for that on Inksoft's website. And, do Marshall a favor, share the living shit out of the podcast. Do me a favor, share the living shit out of it. And also head over to my podcast and share that as well. So that's pretty cool. I got a lot of things going on. Now let's move on over to Facebook and see what kind of shop news we got going on there. Oh, by the way, we've moved up above. We hit the 2,000 mark on group members. Look at them numbers right there, baby. That's pretty goddamn good, guys. And you guys are all. I'm so proud of like how you are all interacting with each other and how you're just like everyone's into it, man. So that's cool. I'm just proud that the Print Life Facebook group is doing so well. Now, we got some news from Mr. Lino Koto. They have upgraded their press to a Vastex 2000 HD. Now, I think I have the Vastex 1000, the yellow press, and I already know how great the micros are on that thing. They're crazy good. So if the 2000 it's a more stout press, so I'm sure it's even better. So congratulations. I think that is probably one of the best manual presses on the market. I just wish they had a better pre-registration system. If they did, if it were compatible with the M&R registration system, I would buy that press right there. It's sweet, dude. But congratulations, Lino. I hope it does well in your shop, man. That's so fucking cool. News from William W. Centre. Let's see what we got here. We'll be opening shop up on March the 12th, 2018. It's called Indigenous Graphics Imprinting America with Res Innovations. What the hell does that mean? He's fine-tuning his exposure times and emulsion application because he's pretty much new to the whole screen printing game, but he's got art and design down. He's been doing that for a while. So he's doing everything in-house. He's built a lot of his equipment, man. So that's really goddamn cool, brother. Indigenous Graphics. I love the logo. The feathers. Clearly Native American. So cool, man. It's native. I grew up in White River, and I love all of that stuff, man. I love it. I used to collect Kachina dolls as a kid. It's weird. I don't have them anymore. I loved them, by the way. Dude, like, I feel like it's something that if you haven't grown up near a reservation or near that culture that you don't fully appreciate it, but like the blankets and the goddamn Kachina dolls and the way they paint them and this, like it's just everything about them, man. So badass. God, I want to get some more of them. I can't believe I don't have any up there. I'm gonna look back into that. But either way, brother, congratulations on your new indigenous graphics print shop. I hope you crush it. Keep us up to date as you grow. I'm so happy for you. Oh, sweet. So Brian is deployed overseas. Fuck, man. But while he's over there, he's going to be reading the Profit First book that I recommended on my videos. And conveniently enough, we're going to be talking about that bad boy tonight. So, dude, I hope it gives you some good ideas. It's given me a ton of them. Too many, dude. Makes me kind of feel like an... You know what the thing... we'll talk about it in a little bit. Anyway. So my boy Sonny Gray, who is also the moderator of the Print Life Facebook group, has just acquired a legitimate press. 6-color, 4 stations from Workhorse. I used to work on one of these. Well, the older version of this, it was like a turquoise or a teal color. It's a great press, man. So congratulations on that. He has got it loaded up in his damn apartment, right on the carpet. Good luck getting your security deposit back, my brother. Because you ain't. You're not getting it back. It's no way. See some good questions in here as well that I may get to if the... Does the... Yeah, the Workhorse, man, I worked on that press for a long time. It's good. You gotta be kidding me with this shit. I'm live, dude. My friends are calling me. They don't realize I'm live. Maybe you guys can't, I don't know, hear me? Some shit. Whoa, look at this little screen print press. Oh, shit. That is cool. If you're just listening, I'm looking at this little miniature screen printing press, and it functions. The screen is like 2 by 1 inches. That's so cool. Let me just type in the search group some more news real quick. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, and then we'll move on with it. Lino. And I already talked about my news in the publication, so that's good. We got some news from Ryan Lefert. They're printing up some posters for his band on his lunch break. Nothing like taking a break from printing with some more printing. I agree, man. But it's good because it's for your own personal thing. So, I mean, what else would you do? Go outside and smoke cigarettes? Maybe eat a burrito? Mike Hayes started a YouTube channel called My T-Shirt Printers, and already he got asked to hold a class from one of his suppliers. Hey, man. And none of my suppliers asked me to hold no class. I haven't been asked for no public speaking events, which I wouldn't do anyway, but what's up? That's cool, brother. Well, Mike Hayes, you guys, head on over to the Print Life and check out My T-Shirt Printers YouTube channel. Congratulations, brother. Oh, man, it's a lot of work, these YouTube channels. Kevin Gunn finally got his first print head on that Chinese press that he's been working on lined out. I heard that you guys were giving him a lot of flack. Don't know why. Because, you know, he's trying. And I'm actually really interested to see him if he can make this press work. Dude, so you actually had to add your own micros to it? Or just the adjustment? That's what you had to add to it. Okay, I see. And if you're just listening, I'm just looking at some photographs of these. It's a very affordable press. I think you can buy it on eBay and stuff, but he's had to do some modifications to it to make it work. But dude, it looks like you're doing a good job. So congrats, Kevin. You know, put a little time in it. Don't put too much money into it. But if it doesn't work, then you just try something else. But I feel like you've been a great guinea pig for all of us. This is from Star Petrie. Noah said that wrong. This is a long one, so I'm going to read it and try not to jumble it up too much. So they're newbies who jumped in feet first last year. A bit embarrassed to share this information, but the equipment that they have has been sitting in crates in their garage since October 2017. They just basically got cold feet after the purchase, and they just decided maybe not to move forward. They were excited about it, but they got so terrified that they just, I guess they thought they made a mistake, and it kind of froze them up. But the more that they're scrolling through the Print Life, and they're seeing our stories and the news and our trials and tribulations, I feel like that they feel like they can do it now. So it's really cool to hear that. I guess ultimately they were scared, but now after seeing all this information that we as a community have been putting out there, they feel empowered to move forward with it. So that is goddamn awesome. They're excited about the chat. What is happening here? What just happened? Hey guys, something really weird is happening here. I'm not even sure what's happening, to be honest. Oh, that's what it is. Damn. My microphone was touching the mouse pad on the laptop, making all kinds of crazy shit happen. And now I'm completely lost. Where was I? What was we talking about? What was we talking about? We were talking about some good stuff. I was really into it. What the? Oh yeah, Star Petrie. Okay. Anyway, that's what they're at. So after watching all this stuff, dude, did you guys get an Antec Legend? Great press. Great goddamn press. You will not regret it. The registration on it is like, it's tits. And then they also actually give me a shout out. They say thanks to me, thanks to Catspit, Dave Peterson, and Ryanette. They've been a really great support system. So that's so awesome, you guys. I'm super proud. I'm glad to hear that you're moving forward with it. Start kicking ass, man. The only way to get started in business is to get started in business. That's it. Curtis King just scored a washout booth and 70 plus screens and frames. Holy shit. Good to have friends in the business. Yes, it is. Actually, one of my boys hooked me up with the just from me saying I needed help getting the Trilock. Somebody called me up and said, "Hey, I got a hookup for you." They got it to me, and I paid a great price for it. So yeah, having friends is super beneficial. And to all of you, everyone in this community who's been showing me love and support and giving me industry connections, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Moving on, there's a lot of news today. Curtis King. Oh, yeah, we already talked about him. Rob Keisher just bought his first 2 pieces of screen printing equipment. You got the Ryanette Silver Press and a Printhead 770 conveyor dryer. He works for an electrical contractor, and he's just ready to get out and start doing his own goddamn thing, man. So congratulations. Hope you kick some ass and take some names in the screen printing industry. Marcus Delgado is back in printing with his home setup, and he's already got his first small job, so congratulations. Poor Boy's Shop, Bruce Hubbard, got a used press, got a lot of cleaning. Any info on it would be great. Dude, yeah, it's just elbow grease to clean these presses up. And I think that's it. Maybe not. Wait a minute. Hard to tell. I feel like that's enough. That's enough shop news, guys. Because everything else I think I covered last week, but I can't remember for sure. So yeah, I'm comfortable with that. So let's get back to it, eh? Before I move on to our business topic of the day, I'm just going to hit up the chat for a second and see what you guys have to say. Snowing in Massachusetts, got audio. 5x5, loud and clear. Everything is sounding good, so that's good news. That's a rare occurrence when the audio is good and there's no weird feedback. This is our first live show without a hitch, I think, in fucking 7 weeks or something. Let me get in here. Yeah, so apparently there was although the article write-up was amazing, they put some weird shit for my Twitter name, which is fine. I think people will figure it out that they can go at Cam Earven on the Instagram, and I hope so. I don't think I did that in the thing, but they definitely put it in there, so whatever. Yeah, so JS is talking about how like the nylon bolts on the workhorse kind of sucks. It does. You just gotta. I feel like you just clamp them down tight, I used it forever and it wasn't a problem. It's not as good as bearings, but it's not the ideal situation. But fuck it, if you get a good price on it, it'll work. I've seen tons of great printers use them and pull off phenomenal jobs. So congratulations, Sonny, dude. You're gonna love it, dude. Will Daly is in. Okay, yes, that's cool. Yeah, I keep hearing about this one-stroke ink that Steven Sellers is talking about. Apparently, they're based out of Arizona. I haven't tried them, but I definitely need to. Yeah, I need a washout booth as well, my friend. All right, good enough. So, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's move on to the business topic of the day. And I wanted to talk about this because I didn't really have any other subjects to talk about, first and foremost. And also, like, it's just hitting so many strings. It's strumming all the right chords. It's like everything that I need to hear is in this book. Now, I understand that profit first and the notions and the concepts behind it are not like some kind of magic wand that all of a sudden makes you rich and famous or rich and powerful. But the principles in this book are painfully obvious. You know, they're really common sense type of principles. But I feel like when we, as creative types or business types, enter into the world of entrepreneurship or business ownership, we get I guess sidetracked, right? And then we start feeling like we need to be business people. And then what I've done is started studying like the traditional accounting methods, right? And they call it GAAP. I can't remember what that acronym means, but generally accepted accounting practices, that's what it is. And these practices, for somebody with my type of brain, are a total shit show. I try to make heads or tails of them, but I can't. But ultimately, I end up getting confused, and my books get all out of whack, and then by the end of the year, I don't know which way is up. Profit First is a system that, if you adopt it, forces you to essentially, before you pay your bills, before you pay yourself, before you pay your goddamn employees or your suppliers, you pay your company the profit it deserves. And it's really obvious. Apparently, the solution to all of our problems is the second that we get a deposit from a client or a friend or a neighbor, or even if it was like an investment from somebody, as soon as you get that money into your income account, you immediately take out the percentage that you've determined you're going to take away from it, and you put it into your profit account. Now, when it's in that profit account, you initiate a transfer into what do they call it? And I can't remember the actual term, but it's a no-access savings account, which means you can only draw on it if you go down and it requires like a signature to draw on it. So you can't conveniently spend on this account. And this system is simply genius. Quote or a hyphen around simply, because it's so goddamn blatantly obvious how this would work. But like, I'm so excited to get started. The second I started reading this book, 2 chapters in, you guys saw the vlog, I immediately the next day went to Wells Fargo and opened up 4 new accounts, another checking account and 3 more savings accounts, so that I could start implementing this. I haven't made it down to the secondary bank yet, but I did verify with Wells Fargo that they will, in fact, do an auto transfer from one account to a different bank, and they'll do it, so it'll all work out. I'm so damn excited to get started on this. But what I wanted to talk about was, I guess, why it's so important. I mean, I told you the system. I don't really know what I wanted to talk about. Ultimately, what I wanted to do is just share how simple and how I think how effective this system could be. But I don't know. Fuck. I'm not really even sure where I want to go from there. I don't know about you guys, but 4 years ago, I was crushing it. I felt like I was crushing it. I mean, we were getting so much work and blah, blah, blah. Over this course of this last year, I feel like maybe things got away from me, or I got blinded to the business. I stopped becoming. I stopped really being part of this business. I was trying to create systems for it, but failing miserably at it, and just ultimately not doing a good job. And the finances got away from me. And this last year, like, one of the things that happened was I just did my taxes, and it said that I was hugely profitable, but none of that profit, some of it, but the majority of it was not in my bank account. And that freaked me the fuck out. Because in that moment, I'm like, well, dude, something is clearly wrong with the way that I'm keeping track of my books. Because it says I made this much, but I don't have that much in my bank, right? And so I was starting to look for a solution, and I explained this to Marshall Atkinson, who I talk about him all the time. He came in, because he wanted to interview me about my YouTube channel. He's a consultant, so he's been helping me out. And he is the one that recommended this book, because I told him about my problem. And then as I get through a couple chapters, I realized that he must have recently read it, and he was like, oh, this is the answer to your problem, so read this. And my problem, and probably many of your guys' problems, is just that like the checks and balances don't add the fuck up. They just don't. Not in my world. So I'm hoping that this is a solution that will make these checks and balances add up. And then if they do, I feel like we, or I, and maybe you guys too, if you start adopting this thing, can start running leaner and meaner. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I forgot where I was going to go with this. Another thing that this book talks about, and I'm going to cover more of that today, is it actually talks about the exact same concepts that I've been talking about over the course of the last, I don't know, fucking 6 live feeds, which is in regards to, it was actually amazing to me that I found it when I did, because my mind state has already been shifting towards this. In our last live feed, we talked about it in pretty great detail, about the idea of staying smaller and not getting 4,000 square feet when you can do the job in 2,000 square feet. Not getting the new office or the new shop when you can do the job out of your garage. Not getting a house when you can do the job out of your apartment. The whole first handful of chapters in Profit First are built around the idea of changing the reader's mentality in regards to business. And most of our mentality is we think to make more money, we need to acquire more equipment so that we can handle more clients, and so that those clients think that we're this and that, and then we can bring on more salespeople, and we get more and more and more, and all of this more will, in theory, create more profit. Well, this guy, Mike, the author, begs to differ, and this is what I've been talking about for a little while, just based on my intuition. And I just think that this is a cool notion. Now, it's not gospel. I think sometimes you do grow, you get more equipment, you get more equipment because you need it, because you're getting more clients. But I think fundamentally, as small business owners, and most of us are self-financed, right? And maybe some of us have taken out a huge risk and taken out a second mortgage on our home and all these crazy things. So we need to be very careful with every step that we take. And, we're a community. We're taking care of each other. This kind of information is extremely important, and we need to, as a community, understand that we're each doing our own thing, and we don't need to compete with each other. Like, granted, we're in business, so we're kind of competing for customers, but as a community, we don't need to be competing with each other and trying to outdo our neighbor on a bigger, better press, or a bigger and better shop, or a bigger and better this and that and the other thing. Read Profit First and understand the concepts. Stay small. And what I'm doing right now after all of this is I'm evaluating all of my expenses. I'm even considering the situation I have with this shop. And everything. There's some things that I could drastically slim down on and cut my expenses. I'm seeing them right now. So I will be, over the course of the next handful of months, implementing a lot of the practices in this. Of course, I'll be sharing them with you on the vlogs and the live feed and all that good stuff. And I hope that first off, it gives you guys the confidence to move forward and seeing that staying small is a good thing. Hopefully it's educational to you as well as to myself. And I'm just really looking forward to it. That was the whole point. That's the business topic, kind of a business topic, kind of a book. I wish I had an affiliate link for this shit, man, because maybe some people buy it and I could make $5 off it or something. But anyway, look into Profit First. Read the damn thing. I went onto YouTube and just YouTubed Profit First, and there's actually a ton of people kind of doing the same thing that I've done right here, where they talk about it and they give you the general layout of it. So you could technically apply this system without buying the book, which is, you know, if you're strapped for cash and you got access to YouTube, I would recommend it. Setting up the bank accounts is more or less free. It's a little bit of a hassle, but more or less free. I actually documented today some of the things I had to do with the bank account. You'll see that day after tomorrow. So, I don't know. Whatever. I forget. Cheers. I'm having a beer on my live show. Another reason I'm having a beer today, and I will also be having a beer tomorrow. This could have been in the shop news, but March 8th is my birthday. So tomorrow's my birthday. I will be 36 years young. One more year down, man. I don't know. Jen probably has some plans for me, but I'm not sure what they are, but I'm excited. But I have not been drinking, but I'm going to have some beer today. I'm going to have some beers tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, guys, what the fuck else is there to talk about in this business topic? How do you guys feel about Profit First? Let me know in the chat. In the meantime, I think it's time to move on to the Q&A. So start submitting your questions in the chat. Make sure to go at the Print Life so that I actually see your question. And while I'm waiting for those questions to hit the chat, I'm going to head over to Facebook and answer some of the questions I saw there earlier. Maybe, if I can. Okay, yeah, here we go. So let's head back to Facebook. I saw a few good questions in there. And this one is from William W. Century. And he says, hey, people. It's, hey, Print fam, but you'll catch on. What causes the film to stick to the screens after exposure? Is there a side I need to print my design onto the film? I have exposed at all 4 200 mesh screens twice, each with emulsion on the fine lines washing away, and film leaving black ink on the screen after exposure. Already used 1 quart of emulsion. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So I used to struggle with that all the time, but we're in Phoenix, and the majority of ours... Hey, Jamie Lineback, super chat. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. That's so fucking cool. Beer on you. Happy birthday, Cam. Happy birthday to me. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Love them super chats. Film sticks to the screen for a number of reasons. I do know that if you're not letting your emulsion dry long enough and letting the majority of the emulsion evaporate out of it, you're going to have problems. In Phoenix, we don't have to have any kind of dry room or fans blowing or anything like that. The shit just dries. But I do know in a lot of more humid climates that if you're not letting your screens thoroughly dry, it will give you some problems. Also, with what happens with our exposure unit, which is a halogen unit, is the first couple of them aren't a problem, but you know, we have to expose for 2 to 3 minutes, and when it's there that long and that light is shining on that glass for that long, it's just going to get hot. And when it gets hot, the emulsion gets a little tacky, and when the emulsion gets tacky, it sticks to your film. You just need to try to figure out a way to cool down your environment. Other than that, I don't know, man. I don't have... It's not something that we struggle with horribly, but we have found when it gets really hot out that it does start happening after we've done 5 or 6 screens, and then that glass is really, really hot. So check the glass temperature if it's really hot. If not, just make sure that you're letting these screens thoroughly dry before you try exposing them. That's all I got. Okay, let's get back to the chat and see if there's any questions in here. Again, Jamie, thank you so much for the super chat, man. They mean a lot. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Oh, we're birthday twinsies. Are you March 8th? Sweet. That's so cool. Very, very cool. And thank you, Prototype 8, for the birthday wishes. And love the topic of profit first. Yeah, man, it's really cool. Mikey Designs and Silkscreen. His birthday is 4/4, and he'll be 37. Still don't feel old. Me either. Me either. The only thing I notice with age is I get like a little bit lazier. I think I was like on the verge of hyperactive in my 20s. And now, I mean, I don't feel as driven to be constantly moving. That's the only thing I've noticed. And I put on weight easier. Thank you, Indigenous Graphics. Thank you, everyone, for the birthday wishes. That's so cool. Mark Sportswear, screen printing and embroidery, is considering going after the local 5K running race market. Any advice on pricing? Pricing is just based on your expenses, man. There's no goddamn magic formula. Ryonet has this really cool print pricing calculator. It's like an Excel spreadsheet, and you enter in your numbers, and you can use that thing to price every single job based on your expenses. And this is how you should be pricing jobs. Now, I'm actually strongly considering moving to that instead of this old antiquated print pricing quantity bracket thing. I'm strongly considering in the new software putting in that some kind of pricing structure that is where you would enter all of your expenses for the month. You would enter in the margins you want, and it would price jobs accordingly. I think that that's the way things need to be. Yeah, I don't know. Ryan says, "You old, Cam. You're a fogey." Yeah, I am, brother. Loving every minute of it. Don't feel old, but yes, I'm old. Hub City Bros, screen printing and embroidery. They gave me a happy birthday super chat. Thank you so much, guys. Happy birthday from the Hub City Bros in Compton, California. It's actually his birthday tomorrow, too. 37. Holy shit, man. We're both March 8ers. March 8thers? Whatever. Cool, bro. Thank you so much. Holy. Ryan, dude. What the fuck? Thanks, man. Ryan Eubanks threw me a goddamn $20 super chat, man. Oh, shit. Thank you, my man. You got a question or something? You need a shout out? MDSP. Dude, I can't remember all your stuff. And then we had a super chat here, but the message was retracted. That's fucked up. Shoot me that message again, man. What the hell? Okay, see, yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Mikey Design and Silkscreen. They also use that the Ryonet's pricing thing, and it just, to me, it seems to be the best way to go about it because it's accounting for your expenses. And the thing you really have to account for is your labor, right? Especially your printers, man. It's one thing when you're doing the labor yourself. It's something completely different when you have to pay salaries. Oh man, let me tell you, it's something different. Buttery Printware says that. Yeah, do the expenses option for the software. So, yeah, you know, that's an interesting question. Would you guys, I think maybe we'll do two. We'll implement the traditional one first, and then we'll implement that as an option for printers if they want to use it. Because the brackets, it's like, I feel like a lot of OGs can't imagine anything other than that. But would you guys like to have that instead, where you enter your expenses in, and it's like some kind of a cost plus pricing model for the software when you subscribe? I think that would be really cool. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. Let me know in the chat if you guys want that as well. Native Minds. Dude, another super chat? Oh my god, thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't change the dollar amount. Here you go. Happy birthday, Cam. Thanks for all your advice. Thank you so much, my friend. That's fucking amazing. Will! Oh my god, what is happening today? Everyone's just super chatting the living shit out of me. Thank you, Will, so much. This is a great birthday, guys. Native Minds, fucking Ryan Eubanks gave me the super damn chat. Thank you so much. Hub City Bros, Screen Printing Embroidery threw me a super chat. Jamie Lineback. Now I just feel like I'm tripping. So let's get back to the questions. Will, dude, thank you so much, man. Fucking amazing. Get back to the questions. I'm going to send that magazine. Oh, Ryan. So, Ryan, did you get a second one, dude? Yes, I need the Impressions magazine. I need it so bad. I can't imagine not getting my hands on one of those when there's an article about me in it. Thank you so much. Ryan, thank you so much, dude, for that amazing super chat. It means the world to me. Billman, question: when counting your impressions for the month, does a 4-color shirt count as 4 impressions or just one? Just one. Yeah, that's the thing about the impressions notion, is that it's just like you put the shirt on it, you make your impression, you dump it on the dryer. That's the whole idea behind impressions, and that's why that whole cost per impression is so important, because really that's all that matters, right? You make the impression, you dry it, you hand it off to the customer. Holy shit! You guys, what is happening here, bro? Uproar, a $25 goddamn super chat. You guys are amazing. What is happening here? Got any questions for me, or is that just a happy birthday? Everyone's just throwing me happy birthdays. Thank you so much, guys. God damn. Oh, my Facebook page is always still up. I do that all the time. There we go. Sorry, guys. That is so amazing. Everyone's just killing it, man. That's fucking so cool, guys. Thank you so much. I was going to get back to the questions, though. Will, thank you. Uproar, you guys, thank you so much. Brant Farmer's throwing me a super chat. Thank you so much, Brent. Happy birthday to me. Your birthday is March the 25th. I'll be sure to shout you out when your birthday comes up, guys. Oh, man, it's so freaking cool. Yeah, sorry, guys. I always leave that Facebook thing up. I get distracted, and then I suck at this. I need, like, a producer in the back that's doing the live switching for me. Where else were we at here? Jason, question: what's your favorite high solids emulsion? Would love others' input here as well. Yeah, for me, I've just been using the I can never say the name right. Murakami PhotoCure Blue for as long as I can remember. It works so well. It's fairly high. And then we also have the other Murakami super high solids emulsion, which is made for like high density printing. So I got all different kinds of them, but pretty much Murakami PhotoCure Blue for the majority of our stuff. Yeah, sorry guys, I left that damn Facebook thing up. Sucks. It happens every damn time. Will Daly, can you send me a shirt to promote? Yes, you can. If you guys send me any kind of your swag and shit like that, I'll always shout it out. Send it to me either size large or extra large. And yes, I will even wear it around. I'll wear that shit. It's just gotta be large or extra large. I hate Bella and Canvas because I'm tall and skinny. They don't fit me for shit, so I won't wear it if it's a short, wide t-shirt. That would work best for us. Make sure. Yeah, I think that's a good point, guys. God, thank you guys so much, man. Uproar, man. I mean, that's a fucking huge one. Brant, thank you guys. All the super chats, it just means the world to me. Thank you so goddamn much. All right, let's get back to these questions. So, do you have to pay taxes on all that birthday money? LOL. Probably. I don't know how this whole YouTube thing works, man. I haven't been claiming any income from it, so I don't know. But I'm sure. Thank you so much for all the happy birthday wishes, guys. Holy shit, 00. Thank you, man. All these super chats. What is going on here? This is crazy. It's amazing. Well, I'm trying to send you the damn money, but I'm a dumbass. Sister, you don't have to do that. You can just, you don't have to. Yeah, dude, the guys are just, all of you guys, that's a good way of putting it. Hub City Bros. Y'all are just making it rain on me. I feel so special right now. Now I can't even keep up the show. I'm barely answering questions because I feel like, so much gratitude. Yes, Gina, it is my birthday. Where are we? Where the hell are we? Joe, thank you so much, Joe. Everybody, you guys are just amazing, man. Yes, please. And if I wouldn't mind having a couple magazines, because then I could have like one that's not, and then I want to cut one out and frame it, all that kind of shit. So any kind of hookups on the magazines would be amazing. Yeah, here we go. Inking's Ink. Can you talk about printing on tri-blends? I can talk about that till the cows come home, because it drives me nuts. Dude, Joe Vigirani, thank you. Wilson May, thank you. All the birthday wishes, thank you so much. Gina, thank you. Holy shit, man. You guys are killing me with these things. I've never had, I could have never imagined. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. It's amazing. I just feel like I need to rain praise on you guys. Gina, thank you so much for yet another $20 super chat. Wilson May, thank you. Joe Vigrani, don't know how to say that. Holy shit, Indigenous Graphics, thank you so much for the super chat and the happy birthdays. It's so amazing. Sonny, even my boy Sonny is throwing down the super chats. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you, everybody. You guys are goddamn amazing. Just throwing it down. I don't even know what to say about all this right now. Thank you for all the love. I was going to talk about printing on tri-blends. So yes, dude, they serve so many problems. I don't know if it's the polyester and the modal or what it is, but from the start, printing on tri-blends is a pain in the ass. They don't stick to the pallets with our water-based adhesive. We have actually reverted back to using spray adhesive whenever we're printing on a tri-blend. You pretty much, if you discharge them, you still got to lay either a water-based underbase on the top of that to prevent the heathering from showing through the discharge base, or you just got to do water-based printing on them to begin with. You can't use plastisol because it completely defeats the purpose of the tri-blend unless you've got printing thin plastisol down. Like we can do it now because we're printing through the the low micron high mesh screen, so our ink deposit is much thinner. But there is so much. You know what? I need to do a video on that. I need to do a video on it with some options because it's a complex issue that everybody deals with, even us, and we still, even now, sometimes fail at it. So I'm going to do a video on it. I'll talk more about it. Thank you guys so much for all of these amazing goddamn super chats. This has just turned into a making it rain video podcast because y'all just been dropping dollars on me. But thank you everybody so much, especially Gino hooked it up, Uproar hooked it up with them $20 super chats. That's insane. Okay, Will wants to know what the total is from the birthday fund from tonight. You know what, you guys? I'll add it all up, and then I'll post it in the vlog what we ended up with because they're disappearing as I go through this. So, yeah, I'll add it up, and I'll let you guys know. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Gina just hooked it up because she was able to sell a bunch of t-shirts last week. Dude, thank you. So that's fucking amazing. And I know, man, we're all independent business owners, so every dollar counts. So the fact that you guys are willing to part with a few of them for my birthday just means the world to me. Thank you so much. Sonny Gray, that's what it was, dude. Sonny had that $14. Hang on, guys. This is my sister. Tess, you are on speakerphone live. What's going on?
No, you can't do it.
Yeah, I'm live right now. What's up? You sure you don't? Okay, I'll call you back.
Okay,
I love you. That was my sister. She doesn't want to be on the live thing. She says I can't do that to her. You guys, thank you so much. Where are we at here? Holy shit. Lane is throwing me another super chat. That is amazing. God damn, this is a telethon. This is just a throw Cam a bunch of money podcast, which is cool. If we could do this every week, I'd be killing it. Just sent me an email and it's full of pizza. Okay, everybody, thank you for all the happy birthdays. Lane Lachoff, thank you for yet another super chat. Dude, I don't see a whole lot of questions. It's all just about the dough today, man. And it is coming up on 7:50, so we just about crushed the hour marker, guys. So I feel like it's almost time to wrap this up. Let's talk a little bit more about that tri-blend moment, and then we'll close this sucker down. Yeah, the tri-blends from start to finish, they're a pain in the butt. You got to have a very thin ink deposit for your clients to be happy with them. So if you're going to print plastisol on them, you need to look into those thin thread, high mesh count screens because that'll help. Mitchell Shepard, another $5 goddamn super chat. You all are killing it. just raining down the dollars. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain. I'll make it rain on them happy people. Thank you so much, Michael. Everyone's just raining down on me. So if you're trying to print on tri-blends, that's going to be the first step if you're going to use plastisol. But ideally with tri-blends, you're going to use a water-based white, not a discharge. So possibly like Galaxy White or the Comet White from Ryonet. I think Matsui has a water-based white that will lay down a very thin, but after about a flash print, it's a very opaque white, and then you can print, your water-based colors on top of that, and it will be pretty low hand. The hand won't be that bad. So you got to do a couple of things with it, man. And then as far as what drives most people absolutely nuts about tri-blends is when they do a print and then it lifts. The lift with them for some reason is super irritating, and it makes the whole registration issue, or causes a registration issue. I don't know, dude. I don't even know where I'm going with this shit. Like a beer, because I haven't been drinking much lately, has got me fully buzzed. So a beer and I'm buzzed. I've also been dropping weight like crazy because I've been on this like no sugar thing. So I'm just like a fucking so I'm a super lightweight right now. But you guys, I feel like this was just amazing, man. You all just showed me so much love. And if you couldn't afford a super chat, thank you just for tuning in and hanging out. And thank you for all the birthday wishes. So many of you guys hooked it up, man. And for the fam and the community as a whole, I appreciate you dearly. And there's another one. Chief-a-lots. Thank you, Chief, for my super chat, bro. Thank you for the birthday presents, everybody. I'm going to get out of here before... I'm just going to get out of here because this is the end of the show, I think. You guys, I just appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, Print Fam. Thank you for tuning in tonight. It was a good show. A little different. I do have some more guest spots that I'm working on right now. It's been a little bit difficult to do it every week, but I had some of you guys reach out to me on the DM and you're interested in coming on the live thing, so we're going to have some conversations there. We're going to have some industry bigwigs on the show. So things are going to keep moving, so just make sure to share. What else? I got to do my outro social thing. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Cam Earven. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you share all my content. Remember to tune in every day because I'm uploading videos daily again. And that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about the podcast. Go to iTunes. Go to Google Play. 5-star. Glowing review. Always good. I'm going to go roll my cash. Yes, I will. And I'll make sure. Quick software release update. Oh, God, the software, guys. So I finished the design of it. And actually, I finished the design. I've got some. I'm going through some weird emotional shit in regards to the design of it and the layout. Like, I feel like maybe I should just stick with the original design. But anyway, I had to get some updated pricing from my developers. It's a little bit more than I was expecting because of the art manager and the file manager. They tacked on another $5,000 to it or something like that, but I think it's worth it. I will officially, like, I'm putting it out there right now. Let's put it in the crimson. I will have the Kickstarter campaign launched by next Friday, and you will get an email because if you signed up for the MailChimp thing, you will get an email notification that it's live. A lot of you submitted that you would be interested in it. And I know that you guys want to make contributions and all that stuff, but I'm just trying to get the numbers dialed in so that I know what I can afford to give you for the early contributors. Because I want to make the monthly payment as low as possible for the people that do like the contributions early on. So my developers are having to do some research to figure out what the cost per user would be so that we can get it down as low as possible. So it's just taking a little longer than I thought, and that's just always the case. But I will have the Kickstarter campaign live by next Friday. It's in the crimson. It will be live next Friday. Okay? That's good. No, I'm not getting cold feet. It's just more work than it always is more work than I expect it to be. It's always the case with everything. And like I said, for the early contributors, I want to give you some kind of incentive, like a legitimate incentive for helping me build it faster. but I have to make sure that I don't go too low, because if I go too low, then we won't be able to. I'll have to back out on it, right? So anyway, oh my God, yeah, another one. While I was talking, thank you so much for the super chat, Eric Lara, brother. Thank you, man. Tees of America. Shout out to Tees of America. Shout out to Eric Lara. Shout out to all of my print family members who threw me a super chat today from a birthday. Happy 36? Fuck, I don't even know how old I am anymore. Happy 36th or 5th or some shit like that. Talk to you guys next week, Print Fam. Oh yeah, and a vlog. There's already a vlog ready for upload tomorrow morning, so make sure to watch that. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Take care of yourselves, Print Fam. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. How do I stop this thing? Bow, 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 bow.